Hey guys, how are ya? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. Today is Vlogtober Day 5. Happy October 5th. My friend Marcus, my best friend Marcus, is doing better. Thank you so much. I'm not sure if it's prayers or whatever, but he's in a little bit of a better place right now, so that's good. Not in a better place like he's dead or anything. He's a happier person today than he was. Because I go right there. I am waiting outside of Blueberry Hill on Flamingo. I'm meeting my cousin Heidi. We're related somehow. My grandfather's youngest brother is related to, I don't know how we're related, but we just call each other cousins. She is wonderful. So we're going to be meeting for a bite to eat in a few minutes. I stopped by the Goodwill, of course, because I had to. It's right up the road from here before I came by, and I wasn't really finding anything, and I turned around into the metals section, which is a section I usually ignore completely. I'm trying to get this off before I show it to you. I usually avoid the metal section completely because it's usually garbage, but today I walked by. Come on, get off. And I found this. It's going to be difficult to show you on camera. Let me see if I can turn it around upright. I know. Look at do you know what this is? Do you know what this is? It's a little damaged because it's very old. You can see the paint is peeling here and here. I'm not going to resell this, although I probably could. This is going to be for my own personal use at the house. It's an Eames coat rack. Now, these resell for a lot of money, easily in the couple hundreds of dollars, if it's not damaged. This one's pretty damaged because it's pretty old. But it was $3.99 minus my discount, so it was just over $3. What? So I'm really looking forward to finding a place to put this. I don't know where that's going to be, but for less than $4, I have an Eames coat rack. Very excited. All right, let me stop into Blueberry Hill, see if she's here, and get my belly full. I am starving. I haven't eaten yet, so I'll see you in a few minutes. And I'm wearing one of my favorite shirts. I love this. I don't know who made it. It's silk, and I'm wearing it with a pair of light blue shorts, as you can see here, to work with the little bird flowers. But one of my favorite shirts, a Goodwill find that I bought probably a year, maybe 2 years ago. I've had it for a while. It was in my garage. Hey, oh my God, I was looking for a blonde, and there you are. Look, Heidi, say hi to all your adoring fans. Hi, how are you? I have no idea what I ordered. It's scrambled eggs with chorizo, I know that. Rice, refried beans, some sort of salad, a roasted jalapeno. So is that a chipotle? I'm not sure. And I think that is a tortilla. So, and there's some guacamole. I don't eat guacamole. Fun fact, do you like guacamole by chance? Not with your, yeah, that's a bad match with guacamole. Okay. Yay. Oh my God. That was good. That was good. The visit with Heidi was great. The food, not so good. I kind of want to throw up. Oh, I feel it right here. Right here. Whoa. It was not good. It was like scrambled eggs with chorizo in it. Chorizo. It was not great. The refried beans weren't good. The rice wasn't good. Yeah, it was not a great meal. But it was great to spend time with Heidi. Heidi gave me a couple of things. She gave me a few little gifts I have to show you. So she knows I love ties. And she loves pesos, so she got me this great little tie, which is very sweet. And then she handed me this. Look how cute this is. It's a little bank. It's a bank. And that's how you get the money out. Isn't that adorable? That'll go on my mantle. And then she shows me this, and she's like, oh, and I drew this. I saw a picture of Claire on Facebook. And look, that's Claire. That I even know the photograph that she drew this from, but she got Claire's little pink nose. Look, isn't that the sweetest thing? I was just talking, I was on the one Facebook cat group I let myself be a part of, because I could be a member of every cat group on Facebook. I'm a member of one. It's called the Jill Franklin cat page. I don't know what it is, but someone posted a picture, a meme about how losing a cat, like the pain of losing cat, is kind of like the hangover to the party, in that it's the pain we suffer, for the joy of having a cat. And I wrote a little something unnecessary, but I wrote like, no, this is it. I can't do this anymore. It's been 4 years. This November will be 4 years that Claire passed away. And I still am traumatized. This picture after I talked to you still is inspiring me to want to cry. And every single day I look at Eleanor and Buddy and think one day they're going to pass. Every day I look at them, there's this specter of future loss that hasn't even turned the corner yet, but I know it's there, and it already causes me pain. When Eleanor dies, how cheery is this topic? When Eleanor dies, I'm going to be crushed to a point where I won't even recognize myself. When Buddy dies, they're going to have to sedate me. I don't know, the pain, it's going to be abstract. I don't even know what's going to happen to me when these cats pass. And as I love them, I love them, they're everything to me, I can't do it again. I can't. After these, I can't do this. I can't lose that anymore. I have to go through that pain 2 more times, if not worse, after Claire. There's just no way. And someone responded to my comment saying, well, no, you don't know what you're talking about. You're going to want more cats because you're going to want more of that joy in your life. And I'm like, I said, my phone's getting so hot in the sun. I wrote back, trying not to sound like a total jerk, but I wrote back saying, if a parent loses 3 children, if 3 of their children die, nobody says, oh, you should have more children to replace the feelings you had for the other 3 kids. No one says that when it's about a human being. But when it's just a cat, people go, oh, no, get another cat. I can't. These are my children, and I can't replace them, and I really don't want to. I emotionally couldn't get there. Why am I telling you all this? But it was really it was something else when they're like, no, you get more cats. You're going to want that joy back in your life. I'm like, no, again, if these were children, you wouldn't say this to a grieving parent, just have another kid. No, you'd never say that. All right, so I'm roasting in here. My belly is very unhappy. I think I'm going to head home. I have no idea what the rest of today is going to bring. So I'll bring you along with me. Whatever happens, I will see you then. And it seems just like that, I am back at Walmart. Wasn't I just here the other day? I bought 2 boxes of cat treats, and I'm almost out. Because I've been home for so long, and I give them treats, morning, noon, and night. I've gone through more than I usually do. But they don't have what I want. I see the one up there with the chicken and duck and chicken and beef, and Eleanor likes them, Buddy won't eat them. That's the ones I want. They're out. I guess I'll just buy the loose packs. I grab these with the salmon, and I'm gonna grab one of these here. I got the 12 pack. The 30 pack's my favorite to buy because they last longer, but the price point is a bit of a sticker shock. And kitty litter. I need some kitty litter. And the kitty litter I get is this. The only problem I have with it is it's in a plastic jug, but it's fragrance free because I don't think cats need to be smelling artificial fragrances and smells. And this stuff clumps like granite. It's great, and it's pretty. It's gone up quite a bit, but it's still very affordable. Oh, look at that, Buddy. Are you giving her a bath? Are you being a good a good brother, or are you showing dominance? Oh, are you looking? Oh, you're taking care of yourself. Well, I guess every boy does. Buddy, what are you doing up there? What are you doing up there? Oh, are you cleaning her? Are you being a good brother, or are you showing dominance? Are you gonna turn into an asshole right away? Be good. Be good. What are you doing? Eleanor does not want it. Look at, see how he holds her down? He puts his hand on her and he just kind of, oh. She is not into it. She is just not into you right now, honey. Right, Eleanor? You tell him. What he was doing was taking her spot. He is a dick. Oh, you look so sweet, so innocent. He's lying on his arm when he sleeps like I do. He's such a sweet... You'd never know he's such a jerk sometimes. And I would give my soul for him. Oh, my goodness. And then Eleanor... Eleanor has rebounded from her displacement. And she is resting quietly. Oh, something wake you up, buddy? Something wake you up? Hey guys, how are you? Good evening. It's about 7 o'clock. The last time I saw you, it was probably, I don't know, 2:30. I was buying more cat treats. Yeah, I spend a lot of money on cat treats. That's what they desire. That's what they get. I really haven't done much all day since. I just hung around the house with the cats. We took a nap. They got some treats. I played some video games. The one thing I had forgotten to do early this morning that I meant to do was to put this box in the car so I could swing by the post office this afternoon when there wasn't a line. Well, I forgot at the house, and the line at the counter there is probably 20 people long. So I figured I'll just chat with you for a minute. There's some things I have to tell you, and hopefully that line will have reduced a little bit. So I'm not sure if I've ever told you, I have a series of superhero skills. One of those superhero skills, it's never going to land me on TV or any movies or anything, but my superhero skill is being able to worry about things that aren't going to happen or that haven't happened yet. That's my I know it's an amazing skill. I've honed it over the years. So, you know, if you don't know, and a lot of you do, my airline is going through some challenging times. I'm not going to say much about it, but it's all over the news, you all know. And it's not secret information that they are furloughing. They furloughed a bunch of pilots over the last year, and they're furloughing a bunch of flight attendants. So the good news, the happy news, is that I do have a job. I I don't think it's going to get any worse than this. I really don't think it will. I am gutted, because a lot of amazing people I've worked with, a lot of my amazing coworkers and friends are going to lose their jobs to being furloughed. Now, if things improve soon, they'll be invited back and they won't lose their seniority or anything, but furlough is just a horrible, horrible thing. So for me, the silver lining is that I'm senior enough to keep my job during this round of furloughs. And if there was another round of furloughs, I think I'd still survive that, but it would be very difficult. So when I bid for my schedule for each month, at the current time, this month, I was number 218 when it came to bidding. Now, there's a bunch of flight attendants, probably 40 or 50 flight attendants, maybe even 60, that are more senior to me that were, for their own reasons, bidding reserve or no bids. So for those reasons, my seniority number was about 288. But in terms of bidding, it was closer to 218. So 70 people above me chose to either not bid or bid reserve, or for whatever reason weren't included in that list. So my real seniority is 288 or whatever. We'll see what happens to that. But my bidding seniority has been around 215 to 218. We got an email today that let us know how many lines there will be available in Las Vegas for next month, so that it allows us a couple extra days to prepare for whatever we have to prepare for. A lot of flight attendants commute from out of town, so if they're at risk of being on reserve and they don't have a crash pad, or they have a family or whatever, it's going to be almost impossible, to work. But so the email came out, and we're going to have 222, I think it was, lines in Las Vegas. So that puts me in the enviable position. Enviable because I still have a job, and my biggest worry is that I might go back on reserve. So I know that there are a fair number of people in the company that are senior to me that are taking voluntary furloughs or are leaving or whatever. So I'm not quite sure what my seniority is going to be after the 10th, which is when we start bidding for next month's schedule. So over the next couple of days, of course, I'm going to practice my superhero skills of worrying about things that have not happened yet. So there's a very good chance that I'm going to be back on reserve. Now, if I were with a larger airline like United, American, with any of these airlines that are super senior, I would probably still be on reserve from my hire date back in 2017. So I really can't be too upset. I've had a line for 8 years, But so I'm either going to be on reserve, or I'm going to get one of the last possible schedules. Now, that last possible schedule is going to be the one schedule that no one else wanted. And so I have to decide when I bid for my schedule for next month whether I choose to be on reserve or choose to get like a horrible line, So I'm not sure which is more easier to accept. I do live very close to the airport, so getting to the airport for a reserve trip is super easy. Because of my seniority, I will probably be what's called ready exempt, so I don't have to sit at the airport. I would be able to just do my reserve notification periods at home. And I think because of my seniority, I would be able to get my reserve notification period that I prefer. So that's 10 hours of when the company can contact me to work a trip. I don't have that trip doesn't have to originate in those 10 hours. It could be later, but they have 10 hours to notify me of a trip. And my preferred period of notification period is 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. That just lets me sleep at least until 7. And by 5 o'clock in the evening, if I'm not used, I'm off the rest of the night, and I can go hit a meeting or something, So I'm not quite sure what to do. I'm not sure. I'm going to wait until the 10th, which is when I can start bidding, to look at the lines and what my seniority is going to be after this, and we'll see. But it's just, I'm really trying to look at those silver linings. Again, I have a job, the luxury of me living in base. I'm not going to be rebased or whatever. So it's all good news. But I do feel, again, I'm just gutted for those people who are going to be furloughed. I'm going to be working with one fellow, I don't know him, later this month, who is bound to be furloughed. And I don't know, it's a difficult time. But I just wanted to let you know what's going on. And is that line? The line is even longer than it was. Oh, great. All right. I think I'm going to end this video on this bright, shiny high note and let you guys go so I can go stand in line and not look like a crazy person talking to my phone. So I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, fly safe. Bye.